According to the rules of the Tennessee Secondary
Please stand if you're able, and then remove your hats as Charity Morgan from Upperman High School sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now for tonight's lineup. Introducing DeKalb, the DeKalb County High School Lady Tigers. Number 5, Zoe Gwynn. Number 6, Emily Robinson. Number 7, Candace Rico. Number 10, Catherine Knowles. Number 16, Kendall Davis. Number 17, Chloe Davis. Number 19, Kinsley Savage. Number 20, Alexa Acosta. Number 26, Mackenzie Jenkins. Number 27, Rocio Godinez. And your goalkeeper, number 25, Carolyn Tobit. And now your Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats. Number 2, Clark Officer. Number 4, Ella Copeland. Number 6, Tara Hines. Number 7, Jasmine West. Number 8, Karen Childers. Number 12, Sienna Milligan. Number 13, Mallory Lindsay. Number 18, Katie Beeson. Number 20, Kaylee Pryor. Number 21, Lauren Story. And your goalkeeper, number 11, Lainey Bowers.
Phil Marshall. Craig Cantor along with Phil Marshall with you for the call of this one tonight. Went undefeated, but they had a battle the other night against Watertown, 4-1, but it was closer than that throughout most of the game. Livingston got hot there in a little stretch in the second half and just kind of blew it open.
Yeah, hardest game they've had in the district. Definitely, Craig. Nothing. Academy. Watertown scored fairly quickly and even that game up 1-1.
Word. Yeah, now they come back to play DeKalb County here in this district championship game as the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Tigers will meet for the second time. They played up in Livingston. Livingston won that one by a score of 9-0. But injuries have really affected this Livingston Academy team. Sayla Howard Tuesday night tore an ACL early in the game. That kind of tore up the rotation a little bit for Livingston Academy, and they're going to be without her tonight, but they do get Taryn Childers and Sage Howard back limited tonight. So injury is still something these Lady Wildcats are trying to battle through right now.
Yeah, we'll see how much time that Sage Howard and Taryn Childers have today. I wouldn't expect them to be out there too long, maybe 10 or 15 minutes each half. At least that's what I'm hearing from Sage Howard, from Coach Marshall on that. I'm not sure about Taryn Childers. We'll see how long they go, see how they feel, and see how the team's going.
Taryn Childers to kick this one off to get started for the Lady Wildcats. Livingston 9-3-2 on the season under Coach Heather Marshall and assistant coaches Brooke Sales and Michael Sales for the Lady Wildcats. Ella Copeland with control now for Livingston as she'll drop it off to Hines on the defensive end for Livingston Academy as the Lady Wildcats will be defending the goal to our right here tonight. And Ella Copeland, a couple of big goals for Copeland to get the game started, and a couple of them they really needed at the first of that game against Watertown.
Yeah, the first two goals were Ella Copeland there. She took it up 1-0, and then she took it up 2-1 once Watertown had scored their first goal. So, yeah, she was big-time player, big-time shooting on the game on Tuesday night.
Livingston Academy will throw it in over on the far side. Lindsay going to drop it off to Hines. Hines now will back it back out to Milligan. Milligan now to Copeland. Copeland working against the DeKalb County defense who have dropped 9 players back onto the defensive end trying to take away anything that the Lady Wildcats look to attack with. They're probably going to see a lot of that as this one bounces out. Milligan takes it away on a pretty steal by the Lady Wildcats senior. She'll roll this one near side. Childers with it. First time she has been out there in live action in a long time for the Lady Wildcats as Officer. Going to back it back out to Milligan. That one kicked away. DeKalb County with control for the Lady Tigers as they'll bring it up the far side. Working over there is number 7. That is Candace Rico for the Tigers.
Really good ball control here by Livingston Academy starting out the first couple minutes here. The passing's good. The ball's on the ground. They're finding gaps. There's another beautiful pass up front. We may have a shot.
Lindsay looking to attack. Lindsay going to be tripped up in the box. No call coming as they let that play continue there as she was taken down there in the box, and it's going to be a play on as they battle up here near midfield with Katie Beeson there trying to take it away from DeKalb County as she bodies up there with Rosio Godinez as DeKalb County looking to attack as they'll bring it up this near side. They'll take the shot, knocked away by Story as DeKalb County coming down the sideline to take that shot, and Story coming over to help out as that one taking the shot. Kendall Davis there for the Lady Tigers. Just underway here in the first half with no scores. This one going to be played long. Childers trying to run it down. DeKalb County trying to take it away, and they'll do so. And that's just right in Taryn Childers' wheelhouse. If she could have come up with that coming down the field, that's exactly where she wants it. Here, Lindsay goes down the far side. Lindsay looking to attack. Gets around a defender. Mallory going to line it up. She'll send it to the near side with Childers breaking in, but they just couldn't make the connection. Going to roll over the goal line. Going to be a free kick here for DeKalb County, but I love the aggression there by Lindsay and Childers.
Yeah, she almost hit Childers coming in from that left side, and both of those have speed up front. Really good ball control, a lot of power on their shot, so we'll look forward to seeing what they can both do up top tonight. And that rotation, it seems like they're gelling a little bit better tonight than they did Tuesday night. They started off a little rough as far as Livingston Academy, but they seem to be on the same page right now.
Officer Bangs that one ahead, but DeKalb County going to come up with it. They'll play it long where Beeson will come through a crowd to get to it. She'll play it now to Hines. Hines works around the defender. Tara working it to her strong side. The left side for Hines will cross back around that defender. They double team her. Now Childers. Childers backs it back out now to midfield to Story. Story there at the circle, steps on the ball, kind of lost her balance. Can Milligan get to it? She cannot. DeKalb County going to come away with it as they'll try to bring it upfield quickly. They'll make the pass ahead. Officer going to knock it away, but there to get to it, it's going to be Godinez for DeKalb County. Then Beeson will come in and take it away, but it's played away quickly there by Emily Robinson for DeKalb. As these two teams still kind of just feeling each other out right now as that one headed toward the Livingston goal. Bowers is coming out. She's got to hustle to get there, and she does. That was close right there at the top of the box. She played it just at the, if that's 18 yards, she was at 17 and a half when she got to that one to pick it up.
Yeah, she got to it just right before, or right after it crossed into the box there and take control. You've got so much more control when she can pick it up and stop play, control the ball, and boot it back out versus trying to shank one off somebody or somebody sneaking in behind you with a lot of speed.
Childers with it on the offensive end for Livingston. Quick move to the right side. Taryn going to work around the defender. Childers trying to get an angle to make a crossing pass. She'll hit Lindsay. No, it bounces away from Lindsay, but right to Pryor. Pryor pops it up in the box, and the goalie going to come out and play it. As getting to it is Carolyn Tobit. That one bounced through to Kaylee Pryor on the backside. Got a pretty good look at it, but Tobit able to play it on a hop and keep it from going in.
And there's that good ball control we saw from Taryn Childers going down the right side to cross, and that's kind of their MO. They get that ball going across the front of the net. Somebody picks it up. You had two across the front there. If they keep doing that tonight, getting that repetition, we ought to see a lot of goals from Livingston Academy.
Knowles with the throw in for DeKalb County. Godinez is going to play it near the sideline. Story plays it back to the Livingston offensive field. Hines with control now for the Lady Wildcats to Milligan. Now Lindsay. Quick move between a couple of defenders. Tries to hit Childers, but DeKalb County going to kick it away. As playing it away is number 19 over there. The Lady Tigers, Kinsley Savage. And it's out of bounds off Savage, and a quick throw in coming here, but the official said that Childers threw it in too quickly, and I thought as long as you got out of bounds and got set, you could throw it in that way.
That's correct. They shouldn't be stopping that play.
Have they called a penalty of some kind against Livingston?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing there. They should have let her. There is no whistle for a ball coming back into play off the sidelines, and the only thing I think they threw it, and then you saw the player actually pick it up. At that point, did they say, okay, it's a handball, you pick the ball up?
West will take the shot, bounces in, but Tobit is there for DeKalb County once again to make the stop. As Livingston testing the goalie here tonight. They weren't able to do that on Tuesday night against Watertown. Tonight they're looking to attack this goalie here for DeKalb County.
So back to that sideline throw in. When it goes out and you're ready, if you can throw it in 2 seconds, take 2 seconds and go with it. They're not going to let you stand there for 30 seconds or something, but you don't have to wait on the whistle. Yes, the ball's out of play like it just is now as we're watching the ball. DeKalb goes to get the ball. Watch, there will be no whistle, or listen, there will be no whistle, and she will throw it in. You do not wait on the ref. I don't know why they called that before. The only other reason would be if Taryn Childers would have lifted her back foot. I did not see that, and that we're playing on. I like to say Childers is really moving well for being out for, I don't know, 4 games maybe? I don't have that number. She's been out quite a while.
Hume Fogg is where she went out. It's probably been at least 4, maybe
4
5.
Games. Moving really well.
Here goes to Childers. Childers spins through a couple of defenders. Taryn going to line it up, plays it off a defender in the box. Now Hines will get to it. Livingston still battling right there in front of the goal. DeKalb County trying to play it out, but it bounces right off a DeKalb County player and over the goal line. This should be a corner kick for Livingston, and it will be.
Ref is calling the corner kick.
I don't think DeKalb County realized what had happened there, but they do get the corner kick here as Jasmine West going to step out to take this one for the Lady Wildcats as West to take it from this near side. Livingston lining up across the top of the box there for the Lady Wildcats. West, good pass backside to Story, who knocks it home. Lauren Story breaking off the right top of the box. It hits on a perfect pass from Jasmine West to Story, who puts the biscuit in the basket for the first time tonight, and the Lady Wildcats take the early lead, 32-20 to play in the first half. It's Livingston 1, DeKalb County 0.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact local agent Phil Marshall for your personal price plan today.
DeKalb County coming back the other way, looking to attack, is bringing the ball downfield. Kendall Davis, but Katie Beeson able to knock it away, but it goes out of bounds off of Livingston. So a throw in here for the Lady Tigers as they'll play it in here on this near side. Popped up in the air by Copeland. That's about the third time tonight she's had a header by Ella Copeland in the early going. As Livingston with the throw in now to Childers. Childers, quick move around the defender. Taryn works her way on the offensive field. Now she's got that speed going as Childers looks to work to her left side. Childers will take the shot. It's rolling in and it's rolling into the net. Taryn Childers just kept that one right on the ground, rolled it right to the side of the net, put it in for her first goal. Welcome back. Taryn Childers puts the biscuit in the basket, and very quickly the Lady Wildcats lead it 2-0. We'll be back to Baxter right after this.
Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suit? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattress.
2 quick goals for Livingston Academy as the Lady Wildcats see Lauren Story put one in. About 20 seconds later, Taryn Childers puts one in the back of the net, and the Lady Wildcats take a 2-0 lead as Katie Beeson plays that one off a DeKalb County player over on that far side. It'll be a throw in here for the Lady Wildcats. Hard to tell, really, the actual time left on the clock as it just some of the lights are out, and it's just hard to figure out sometimes.
You know, going back to that corner kick, so if you're familiar with where Lauren Story's playing, she's on the defensive end. I'll take a break while we're getting a run at it.
Hines working on the far side. She'll take the shot, bounces in. Tobit just knocks it away. It's still alive there in the box, and they're going to play it out of bounds over on the far side. So a throw in here for Livingston as, again, like we talked about, they must have just decided on the ride down that we're not going to start slow tonight, as they're just putting the pressure on DeKalb County all this first half.
Absolutely, and back we were talking about that corner kick on the goal just before. So Lauren Story's number 21. If you're looking on your screen, she's playing defense back with Officer and Beeson on the back line. So on that corner kick, they bring her up. She's got some height, and obviously they've worked on that. Put her in the goal, help her crash the goal, and and it worked out. So you had an assist from Jasmine West with a beautiful corner kick to set the ball up, and Lauren Story finished it off. But there's a case where you bring a defender up to score a goal.
Rico with control for DeKalb County. She'll make the pass ahead. It's going to be rolling toward the Livingston goal, but Officer will outrun Godinez to get to it. Coming up with it now is going to be Beeson. Beeson, quick move to her left foot. She'll pass now to Pryor. Pryor works it, but the pass is going to be taken away by Rico. Now Story goes between a couple of defenders to Milligan. Knocked away. Hines, though, coming out there with it. That's good, strong play there by Tara Hines as she and the DeKalb County player ran together. Lindsay makes a pass ahead. She'll try to outrun the defender to get to it. Mallory will beat her. Lindsay works it now one-on-one on this near side. She'll work around the defender. Lindsay going to line it up for a left-footed shot. Knocked away by the defense, though, and they'll play it back out. And that's a pretty good job by DeKalb County making that stop, because Mallory Lindsay, one-on-one like that, she's tough to stop.
Yeah, she's got great ball control, and she kept trying to go around. So I agree there. Fantastic defense on that set there from DeKalb County. They're seeing the speed of Livingston Academy up front, and now trying to adjust to it.
Hines takes the long shot. It bounces into Tobit, though. We'll play that one on a hop as that one bounced up right to her on that little Sunday hop there for Tobit, as this one's going to be played out long and out of bounds by DeKalb County. So a throw in here for Livingston as Copeland will play it in right beneath us here at the Cornerstone Middle School football field. The old high school football field played many a game here at Livingston Academy back in the day, as Milligan going to head that one out of bounds. Sage Howard has checked in for Livingston as she checks in to play up front for the Lady Wildcats. Who has she replaced as Howard checking in for the first time? Her minutes going to be limited, as you talked about. Childers' minutes going to be limited as well, and that's who she's replaced, is Taryn Childers. That one goes off Milligan and out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in here for DeKalb County as they'll play it in on this near side. 2-0 with 28 minutes to play in the first half. Livingston in front here in this District 7 AA championship game. Howard goes to Pryor. Pryor with the pass ahead, knocked away, but Hines will get to that one. Livingston, good position right here as they try to go to Lindsay, but it's knocked away. Then West going to be able to come away with that one. Lindsay works it to her left through a couple of defenders. It'll roll to Sage Howard. Sage then has a defender come through and knock it away. And that's not legal, is it? I'm picking up the rules as we go along. And that went off of a DeKalb County player, and she picked it up with her hands.
Sure did. Have to check with Coach there and see if they changed that. They had changed the rule a couple of years ago that I wasn't aware of, and I don't know why you would want to change that rule.
Could be very dangerous if you try to just hold it and it goes through. Here's Sage trying to dribble up top, trying to go to Lindsay. Lindsay bodying up over there. Goes right back to her as they just bounce it back and forth through West and Lindsay over on that far side. Now DeKalb County's Rico coming out there with it, going up the sideline. It's going to be taken away by Story. Story with control for the Lady Wildcats. Story makes the pass now to Hines. Hines works in the middle of Copeland. Copeland now will swing it back to Hines. 40 feet from the goal. West breaking to the far side. I tell you, we can't pass up not talking about Jasmine West a little bit, the way she was able to pass the ball the other night against Watertown. That was just some impressive ball movement for West.
She had really good ball movement and speed the entire game. She'd have 2 and 3 people on her and still move the ball up and down the side of the field. She did really well. So a lot of times it's not necessarily who's scoring the goal. It's who's playing as part of the team, who's contributing to the team, who's moving that ball. And Jasmine West did that on Tuesday night and had a really, really good game.
Hines has it knocked away, but Howard got to it for a moment. Then DeKalb County took it away. There with the steal is Kendall Davis. Davis makes the pass over to Rico on that far side. Out of bounds off her, though, and a throw in here quickly for Milligan. Milligan tries to play it ahead to Lindsay. Goes off to DeKalb County, so Lindsay with a throw in here. Tried to hit Howard, but DeKalb County able to step in front to knock it away, but then Mallory takes it right back. She'll take the long shot, bounces into Tobit, who'll play it on a hop and come out of there with the save again for DeKalb County. Tobit's going to have quite a few saves here in this early going, but they're not the quality of saves that the Watertown goalie had the other night.
Yeah, so far they have 5 saves. Livingston Academy's had 7 shots on goal, 2 went in, 5 saves for DeKalb County.
West trying to go in the middle to Sage Howard. Couldn't get the pass in there, and it's going to go over the goal line off DeKalb County. So a corner kick here for the Lady Wildcats. It'll be Jasmine West to take it again. She'll take it field side with the right foot.
Here comes Lauren Story from the back, too.
West trying to make that pass again. This one's short, though, trying to go to Howard. Pryor will back it back out to Milligan, who takes a long shot, and Tobit going to field it on the fly as Sienna took that one from about 30 yards, trying to just drop it over the head of Tobit, but she'll come out of there with it and get control, and she plays it out long well. Officer with the header, but DeKalb County takes it away. They'll bring it near side. To bring it upfield will be Hannah Aldino. Knocked away, and Pryor will take it away for the Lady Wildcats, but DeKalb County will get it back, and they'll keep it inbounds on a good move. Daly tries to play it away. Copeland works it middle of the field now for Livingston.
Nice pass. Right
side West. West now to Lindsay. Lindsay going back to West on a little give and go, but that defender over there for DeKalb County did a really good job. That's Rico, and boy, just looking through the binoculars, Rico and West, they're battling over on that far side. They're shoulder to shoulder, the arms intertwined, and it's just a one-on-one battle right now as Lindsay makes the pass in the middle, trying to go to Howard. It will roll away. The goalie comes out, plays it off her foot. DeKalb County will get control, and they'll play it back out. I think that may have been a situation where you talked about it, went off a DeKalb County player, and then she thought, well, I can't play it this way.
Well, and actually earlier, we may not have seen the angle, but if it had deflected off a Livingston player because there was somebody in the area, then she could have picked it up. I've actually sent a text over to Coach Marshall there to clarify that. May have changed, and I wasn't aware of that.
Story plays that one long, and a throw in here for DeKalb County over on the far side. We want to say thank you to Wascon Incorporated for paying the TSSAA broadcast rights fees for us to be able to bring you these games here on Over and Events. If you enjoy our coverage, go to our YouTube page, subscribe to our YouTube page. If you are watching us on Facebook, give us a follow there on our Facebook page. Help us grow our channel as we continue to do so. Livingston with control with Lindsay over on the far side. Mallory makes the pass in the middle to Howard. Sage with it. Defender knocks it away, but right back to Lindsay. She's got to look, and she'll take the shot, but it just goes over the crossbar for the Lady Wildcats junior. Mallory Lindsay a little disappointed with that as she got a pretty good look. It was from a good distance out, but it just goes over the crossbar and out of bounds. So a goal kick here, or the free kick here for the goalie Tobit.
It would be a goal kick. You are correct. It's coming off the goal line, so it is a goal kick. That is the correct call.
Copeland heads that one away again, trying to go back toward her goal. DeKalb County just pops it straight up in the air. Milligan playing it for a moment now. In control is going to be Lindsay. Lindsay, hot pass over there. Oh, that's a great play by West. West trying to go back to Howard. They back it back out. Lindsay with control coming now to the left side. Excuse me, that's Hines. And DeKalb County's going to take it away. But what about that play by Jasmine West?
I was going to say, she plucked that ball right out of the air. Looked like she caught it in a catcher's miss or something and brought it back down. Way to settle it with your foot. Once again, giving her kudos. Here we go with a run.
Sage Howard with the shot, but it's right at Tobit, and she'll make the play and hold on to it as Lindsay breaking in from the far side. If that one had bounced free, Mallory was right there waiting to clean it up as she did last night on one of her own shot attempts. And now a little push outside, and they're going to call a push on Milligan.
It's first foul of the game. First whistle we've heard. And, yeah, Sienna Milligan, she'll get out there and mix it up with you. Just get around her, and she'll let you know she's there. She'll bump you. She'll take a shoulder to you. She's not afraid to be physical, so not surprised on that one from Sienna. Really good soccer player. Not
Pass
scared to get
ahead.
in.
Howard
Oh,
getting
here we
behind
go.
the defense. Sage Howard going to have a look. Sage will set it up, and Tobit will dive low to save it. But that was a good pass right there, getting it out to Howard, breaking down the middle of the field. And Sage got a good look with the left foot, just couldn't get it to go. But they call that foul on Sienna, and like I was talking about, Rico and West, they're over there just like they're about to box, and they let it go. I just don't understand that right there. As Beeson with control on the defensive end for Livingston.
DeKalb County just not getting any offense down here. You have one player coming down with the ball against the back line. All three of very good, experienced back line defense, so it's really hard to do something down there by yourself when you're going 3-on-1.
Hines passes ahead to West on the far side. Jasmine trying to make something happen right in front of the light standard. Good play there by Lindsay, passing it to herself. Lindsay with the shot off the goalie and in. Mallory Lindsay, enough power to pop it off the hands of Torbett and put it in the back of the Tobit, put it in the back of the net for the Lady Wildcats. First goal for Lindsay, and the Lady Wildcats go in front 3-0 with 20:42 to play in the first half. We'll be back to Baxter right after this.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
A shot again.
Taryn Childers up back in there. Lady Wildcats will take the shot on the far side, and that took a funny hop. Tobit, good job staying with it as it bounced off a divot right there in front of the goal, and she's able to stick with it and make that save, but Childers back in for the Lady Wildcats. Milligan makes the pass ahead to West on the far side. West now works it to Childers, right back to West, breaking toward the goal. Pass a little too far for her to get to, but West will keep it in bounds. Back out to Childers. Childers now takes the shot. That one headed up in the air. Tobit tries to get to it and just saves it before it gets into the goal. Oh, Tobit, they're just able to reach out and save that one, and we're at a tough angle here to see, but that had to be extremely close right there.
And the side ref was all the way down where he should have been, so I think he had a really good angle at it. He was only maybe 3 or 4 yards off the goal line there, so he was in a great spot to call that.
Childers working hard on the far side, tries to make the pass in the middle. It's knocked down as Pryor will play it now to Hines. Now West with control. Jasmine works to the left foot. She'll take the shot, but the defender steps right on the ball. And that's kind of what you want to do if you're DeKalb County. Just step in there and keep her from being able to get anything on it, as Kinsley Savage able to step on that one and make the stop as we're halfway through this first half. Livingston with 1 goal in the first half on Tuesday night. Already 3 goals here tonight for the Lady Wildcats, and we've still got a lot of time left in the half. Milligan makes the pass ahead, but it's out of bounds, and a throw in here for DeKalb County.
Beautiful night here. If you're not from the area or in the immediate area and you're listening online, it's 68 degrees here in Baxter, Tennessee tonight. At the end of the game Tuesday night, it was 45 degrees. So here we are at 23 degrees warmer tonight. The girls will be going through a little more water tonight. Hopefully won't see any cramping, but when you have a 23-degree swing difference in a 2-day period, that's noticeable. I can tell it's much warmer up where we are in this press box tonight.
Sage Howard going to leave for the Lady Wildcats. Rebecca Ledbetter will come in replacing her. Copeland with it out top. Now we'll pass it to West. West makes the pass in the middle to Childers, who takes a quick shot, but it's bounced off a defender, and now DeKalb County trying to run out with it, but Childers will take it away. Childers working on this near side. She'll cross it over. Childers makes the long pass ahead, trying to get it to Ledbetter. It rolls in the box as the goalie going to come out and play it, and a pretty good job by DeKalb County. That defender between Ledbetter and the goalie just kind of using her body to shield Ledbetter away from the ball.
Yeah, it's kind of like a screen. Get between the ball and the player, and it's a good strategy. It's kind of what happened the other night. I went back and looked at the film there where Selah Howard got injured, and she was putting her body between the ball and the charging player, and then they got together. Didn't seem like they got together extremely hard. Both players didn't go down. I just think it's maybe how she landed with the force coming from the other way. I looked at it 2 or 3 times. We wish her the best in upcoming MRIs and whatever the treatment is there for her.
Yeah, when I saw it live, it just looked like she kind of stepped on the ball a little more that caused the knee to twist than anything. As this one popped up in front, that's loose in the box as Livingston trying to get to it, but DeKalb County will play it out to Copeland. Copeland with the pass over to West. West can't get to that one. She almost did that same type play and caught that one with her foot, but that one going to sail too long from Copeland for West to be able to get to it. It'll be DeKalb County with possession. Lady Wildcats with a goal by Lauren Story and a goal by Taryn Childers for Livingston. As Tobit play this one here, she'll play it out midway of their defensive end. Hines now will have it knocked away, and they kind of move some things around with Hines backing up more into the middle of the field right now, isn't she?
Yeah, try to slid her back. Sometimes on your midfield, they'll go sometimes straight across like we see the defenders sometimes, and then sometimes they'll put them like in a diamond formation. So you have a point up top in the back and then one on each side. So you have 4 kind of moving in a diamond. It's hard to see sometimes because it's always a moving pattern. You know, it's a fluid field there. So it's not like we get to sit on that line of scrimmage and you can see the football players before they snap the ball. This thing never quits moving. And that's why it makes offside so fun to call and so fun to understand.
Childers with it. Little contact a moment ago from her. She'll make the pass ahead, trying to go to Ledbetter. It bounces off a defender, and DeKalb County will play it out. But Officer is there for the Lady Wildcats, but she can't control that pass and plays it out of bounds. It's going to go to DeKalb County off the foot of Clark Officer. Ball knocked away. DeKalb County with control as they'll have it there in the midfield circle. Rico trying to get to that one. West now trying to outrun her. And then again, those two just bodying up over there on the far side. Story, they're trying to get to her as DeKalb County with control. As the Lady Tigers have it on their offensive end. Deepest penetration they have had in this game is a throw in over on the far side coming for Kendall Davis to play it in. As we just move under 15 minutes. Now they say it's a throw in for Livingston as DeKalb County thought they were going to, but Story will step out and take it. This one bounces free. Copeland with control over the Lady Wildcats, but it's out of bounds off of Ella. So a throw in here for DeKalb County right beside of Livingston Academy head coach Heather Marshall. Coach Marshall played at Livingston Academy, the number 2 all-time goal scorer in the history of Livingston Academy soccer. Also way up there on the assist list as well. Assistant coach on the team last year with Coach David Sadler that went to the state tournament team for only the state tournament for only the second time in school history. And these seniors, they've got a chance to do something nobody's done, going 3 times in their playing career.
Absolutely. They can stay healthy and get back to full strength. We're seeing, as we mentioned earlier, Sage Howard and Taryn Childers back in from a big break and some injuries there. We get some of them back up to speed and get the rotation, get deeper on the bench. They've got a great opportunity there. While you were talking about that, so Livingston Academy has won the district championship game the last 3 years. You may have said that in the opening, so they're going for the 4th straight title. I was looking back at some stats there, so they've won the district championship 17 times, all the way back to 1998 as far as the district championship game, which we're playing right now.
Corner kick for West. She'll go right in the middle of the box, headed up by Copeland. Tobit trying to get to it, but it's out of her reach, and it's in the back of the net. The header goal by Ella Copeland puts the biscuit in the basket, and the Lady Wildcats taking a big lead now as they move in front 4-0 off the header as she taps the top of her head going down the field, and Livingston rolling here in Baxter, back to Baxter right after this.
Hello, friends. I'm L.G. Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in and visit my money museum. It's in the back of Puckett's Furniture. I've got
Livingston to play it in after the goal by Ella Copeland as Pryor with control for the Lady Wildcats. Back to Story. Now Pryor making the pass, but it's away from Copeland. Copeland now makes her way around the middle referee to try to get to that one, but that took her a little longer because of that, and DeKalb County able to get to it. But then Milligan going to play it, and Sienna is favoring her right knee and ankle there when she made the kick on that one for the Lady Wildcats. Milligan will make the pass up the far side, but West can't get to it, and it's going to roll out of bounds for a throw in for DeKalb County.
We talked about the district championship games that we were just talking about with from Livingston Academy, and doing some research there that I got before the game. DeKalb County hasn't been to this game since 2010. 2010, so it's been a while. Ironically, that is also the year that Coach Heather Marshall was a senior, so her and her squad on that team and that graduating class of 2010 and the underclassmen with them were the last time that DeKalb County was here. So that's been 13 years ago now.
That's a pretty good while. And their coach, Coach Dylan Kolperick, he's one of the veterans of the coaches around the area. Head coach is Dylan Kolperick, assistant coach is Latanya Kolperick, and Jasper Kolperick. It's a family affair there for DeKalb County and Smithville. Shot here by the Lady Wildcats, just misses by Childers, bounces out to Pryor, who'll play it upfield back to Childers. Childers quick move to her left foot. Taryn looking to attack here. They double team her. Now Childers trying to spin away from it. We'll go to Pryor. Pryor now will make the pass to Story, moving up on the offensive end. Story now to Milligan. Milligan trying to go back to Story, but it's knocked away and stolen away by Davis. Now DeKalb County coming out there on the run with Rico, looking to bring it upfield, but it'll be Livingston knocking it away as the Lady Wildcats will play that one out of there, but now Livingston gets control. Now DeKalb County gets it right back, and Beeson will take it away for Livingston as Katie tries to keep it inbounds and does a good job making that pass up to Pryor. Livingston's got number 48 onto the field. I didn't recognize her. That's Allison Cooper has checked in for the first time for the Lady Wildcats, and here they're going to bring Sage Howard back for Livingston. As Howard going to replace Childers. Good to have a game like this to be able to get them to get their feet back under them a little bit, especially Childers. As long as she's been out, you can't simulate game action. That's what you only get back into a rhythm by getting out there and playing, don't you?
I think so. Between Childers, Sage Howard, and Ledbetter, I think that's going to be Chloe Ledbetter. I think that's going to be that rotation in that spot up there to give all three of those girls an opportunity to be in there, but not re-injure anybody. And give Ledbetter some more experience and some more field time up there. So I think that's a good rotation in there, especially when you have, a 4-0 lead. There's no need to re-injure anybody. If Livingston Academy wins this, they move on to the region final on Tuesday. We've got a lot of time left to play here. We're not at halftime, but don't re-injure somebody on a game that you feel like is going your way and is comfortable at this point in the contest.
Throw in for DeKalb County over on the far side. West going to take it away from Rico. West will play it now to Copeland. Copeland going back to West, breaking up the sideline. West, good job keeping it in bounds. Jasmine will make the pass ahead, knocked away by DeKalb County, but out of bounds so quickly. A throw in here for West as she's going to wait and let Ella Copeland come in to throw it in, to step out to throw it in for the Lady Wildcats. As Copeland to play it in. Plays it ahead to Howard. Howard trying to hit Lindsay, breaking up the far side. Mallory works the pass. Now it'll bounce toward the goalie. It bounces off to Pryor. Pryor can't knock it in the back of the net. Kaylee Pryor had that one bounce to her on a pretty good look, but just couldn't get it to go in for the Lady Wildcats senior.
Well, that was a good run at it. We talk about that cross all the time. If you can get it to cross, and Kaylee Pryor, she was right there. And did that shank off that sidebar, or did it miss?
I think it did. It hit the upright. Yes, I think it did.
It definitely did, and came out. Of course, last touch by DeKalb. So we've got a corner kick again.
They'll take it right in the middle of the box. It pops straight up in the air. That's still a chance for Livingston to do something with it. As Lindsay trying to work it around the defender, they knock Lindsay down. No call coming. Long pass coming up near midfield. DeKalb County will get control of it. They'll try to attack. It's coming upfield is Godinez. Godinez running down the middle of the field, and that's good hustle right there by Cooper coming in to take it away. Godinez down on the ground. Beeson down on the ground. Everything happening right in front of the Livingston goal as they knock it to the near side. Godinez is going to try to run it down. She battles over here with the officer. They double team Godinez. She's still working on this sideline. Finally out of bounds off DeKalb County, and a throw in for Livingston. And a lot of contact, and I don't think that play would have went on Tuesday night, would it? They had a little quicker whistle than that on Tuesday night.
Yeah, definitely. I thought it was a clean play. DeKalb County got a half step ahead of everybody, got on the ball. Looked like to me she either lost her balance or went over the ball. She wasn't pushed. She wasn't tripped. She had a lot of pressure on both sides, and you could shoulder up. And here goes Kaylee Pryor.
Pryor looking to attack on this near side. Pryor will make the pass in the middle to Lindsay. Lindsay rolling to the far post, but just misses with the left foot as Kaylee Pryor had set her up well with that pass there in the middle, but Lindsay just pulled it a little bit, trying to just kind of bank it in. That's not that one Lindsay was. That was Sage Howard, I think, the Lady Wildcats that took that one and just misses wide to the right.
Pretty pass by Kaylee Pryor there on the left side. Boy, she couldn't have put it out there any nicer. Got a whistle here.
Tobit to put this one in play. Officials going over to the far side. Say something to Coach Mark Herberman, who is the tournament director here tonight. That would make me think somebody in the crowd may have done something they didn't like. I'm not sure what that would be. Could be anything. Is now Tobit ready to put it in play. Nobody ever said anything to anyone that I could see, except to the athletic director, as Milligan heads that one toward the goal. Howard trying to get to it, trying to work around the defender. Sage now works it to the near side. It's going to be over near the sideline, out of bounds off to DeKalb County. So a quick throw in here for Livingston as Howard to play it in for the Lady Wildcats. Howard throws it into Story. Story going back to Howard. Howard working there for the Lady Wildcats. She'll make the pass up top to West on the far side. That one rolls away from Jasmine, rolling toward the goal line. West going to back it back out. DeKalb County trying to get it out of there, but it's still on that end, and it's going to go out of bounds off to DeKalb County. Going to be a corner kick here for Jasmine West as she'll take it. She's took all of them tonight for the Lady Wildcats. They've had some good success scoring directly off of one with Lauren Story, and West to line this one up with the right foot. Try to put Livingston up by another goal here as they sneak Story again up the field. This one bounces short, though, to Lindsay. DeKalb County plays it back out. I don't think she got that one as well as she wanted to Jasmine West that time.
Well, I know they have some different plays to try to shoot it right in front of the goal and then try to get it to the top of the box. That may have been the call coming from the bench to try to do that, to draw them away from it and just put it out the top of the box. Just get a little bit different angle. Another shot.
Lindsay with the shot. Here's the rebound coming out to Livingston. Lady Wildcats can't control it, though, as it goes out of bounds off of the goalie before Livingston touched it. So it's a corner kick here for Jasmine West as Clark Officer going to scoot up a little bit for the Lady Wildcats here as they're pulling a lot of players up into the offensive field, overloading this offensive field a little bit with the 4-0 lead as we move under 5 minutes to play in the first half here in Smithville. West to take this one. Plays it to the far post. It bounces through without Livingston getting to it. Then coming over to put it in is going to be the Lady Wildcats' Mallory Lindsay. How did that bounce to Lindsay as Mallory scores her second goal of the half puts it in with 4:40 to play in the first half. And while she scores that goal, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. The Muscle Factory, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, E.B. Gray Jewelry and Gifts, Willow Grove Marina, Lucky Red Stables, Wascon Incorporated, Maynard Auto Sales, R&M Family Pharmacy, Farmers Insurance Rick Savage, Overton County News, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Livingston Family Healthcare, Livingston Dairy Queen, Bullseye Security, Livingston Regional Hospital, First Church of Livingston, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture, Milton Rains and Family, People's Bank and Trust Company, State Farm Insurance, Phil Marshall, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, Farm Bureau Insurance, Highway 111 Deli, Livingston Dance Studio as Sage Howard will put one in before I get done. Sage Howard with the left foot, right over the outstretched hands of Tobit as Livingston Dance Studio, Smith Septic Service, Livingston Rental Center, compliments of a Wildcat fan, Puckett's Family Dentistry, and 1806 Barbecue. We talked about quick goals. Again, less than a minute between those two. And that's what the Lady Wildcats have been doing the last couple of games, just scoring quickly in back-to-back goals. And, boy, that just kind of takes your life if you're an opponent of the Lady Wildcats.
Really does. When they get hot like they did Tuesday night, just back-to-back and getting going and just that repetition and pounding you in, it's just got to take the breath out of the opponents there. But Sage Howard, we're seeing her back limited time tonight. She did that one all herself. Took it all the way down the left side, had some opposition, had some pressure against her. She went around, got that shot off. Beautiful shot and got past the keeper.
DeKalb County with control, but it's a big Livingston lead now, 6-0. Lady Wildcats so far in the two games between these two teams have outscored them 15-0. They won the first meeting up in Livingston 9-0. They've got a chance to do that again tonight, do the Lady Wildcats, as this throw in going to go to Lindsay, but it's out of bounds off Lindsay, and so DeKalb County will play it in as we're under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Livingston, with a couple of goals under 5 minutes, have extended their lead to 6-0 over DeKalb County in this district championship. We were just looking at I was told that it was two championships. They were trying to win their third straight, or the Lady Wildcats, but it's actually they're trying to win their fourth. These seniors have never lost this district championship game. That's a pretty impressive thing to be able to say if you're a player on this team.
Yeah, that's really good, and that gives confidence to the underclassmen that are being helped. We got a foul there against Livingston Academy, yes, but shows the leadership on the team. And we saw that huddle on Tuesday night after Watertown scored, and it was Milligan that pulled. There's another foul way down at the other end.
Katie Beeson took out there by DeKalb County, and she hit the ground hard, did Katie. She's a little slow to get up, as you'll feel that one tomorrow, as I think that was Godinez that made the contact there. So Beeson to play this one out. Yeah, I talked to Sienna before the game, said, just what did you say in that meeting? She said, we just had to get focused, and that was a good point. And just have a little fun. That's the big thing. It's tournament. This is what you work for, to go to the tournament, to be able to move on, to be able to go to Chattanooga, and to be able to play in a championship game, and that's what they're trying to do. So I thought that was great. Just have fun and just go out and just stay focused.
Yeah, Coach says they got to get out there and reset. Get your mind, get your focus on there. So those seniors that have never lost this game, pulled in by a senior to get the team together and huddle up, and what are we here for? They're here for this game tonight. So that got them there after that game, and it was a tough battle on Tuesday night. If you watch that game or if you were here for that game, I was thinking, they have not been in this tied position all year against the district team.
Long pass ahead. West will take the shot, but it'll hop into Tobit on an easy hop that time for Tobit to take that one. And I tell you, Watertown impressed me. Of course, they were on the road, and we had some other things going on. Weren't able to go see that one, but they weren't a bad soccer team. They played pretty well. Here's a long pass ahead, kicked away by DeKalb County. And what I liked about them was they played aggressively right back at Livingston. A lot of times you kind of just see that blue and white jersey, kind of a little bit of awe, and Watertown wasn't. They just hung with them.
Now, they were a good opponent. They were a very worthy opponent, and a little bit of a surprise, a great improvement from the first time Livingston Academy played. Here we go with another corner kick. This is corner kick number 6 tonight by Jasmine West.
West puts that one right in front of the goal, headed by Copeland, but just misses wide to the left. Ella's already got one on a header tonight. That one had a chance to sneak inside the near post, but just bounces wide to go over the goal line. And that is halftime. Kind of snuck
is.
up on me.
Yeah, sure did.
Halftime here with Livingston Academy dominating in the early going. The Lady Wildcats lead it 6-0 over DeKalb County. We'll have the second half coming up in about 10 minutes.
After the awards are presented. Thank you.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact local agent Phil Marshall for your personal price plan today.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Livingston Academy leading big over DeKalb County at halftime, 6-0. Again, we want to say thank you to Wascon Incorporated for paying our TWSAA broadcast rights fees. DeKalb County to start here. Now, it's all right now. DeKalb County. No. It's back. It's like 5 seconds late. DeKalb County to start this second half had some echoing in my head, and I've got enough of that on my own, so I don't need help with it. So just got that taken care of. DeKalb County with possession to start the second half as West will take it away from the Lady Tigers quickly. Livingston jumping out 6-0 here over DeKalb County, and it'll be Milligan trying to play this one upfield. Hines trying to keep it in play, can't do so, and DeKalb County to throw in. But grading that first half, Phil Marshall, what do you? I know you got to think they did very well, but Livingston came out, got to be an A on that first half for them.
Absolutely. All Livingston Academy that first half. 18 shots on goal, which contributed to 6 goals, as, of course, the score being 6-0. Also had 2 assists from Jasmine West off 2 of her corner kicks that went straight into the goal. Also had 6 of those corner kicks by Livingston Academy. DeKalb County did not have a corner kick in the first half. DeKalb County also did not have a shot on goal in the first half, and therefore our keeper, Lainey Bowers, she's kind of been down there by herself, as we've seen a lot of times during these district matchups. So she really hasn't, I think she came out and got the ball from the the train wreck we saw down there earlier with 2 or 3 defenders from Livingston Academy and a DeKalb County player, but she has not been tested tonight. So all Livingston Academy in that first half. Taryn Childers with a goal, Lauren Story with a goal, Mallory Lindsay 2 goals, Ella Copeland a goal, and Sage Howard a goal in the first half.
Lindsay with it now for the Lady Wildcats. Back to Copeland, who'll make the pass in the middle. It bounces in front of the goalie, and Tobit going to come out and play it as that one. Childers, or rather Hines in there just waiting for it to bounce somewhere where she could get to it, and Tobit able to get control as Milligan heads this one up in the air. A header by Copeland. They've been doing that a lot more tonight. I don't know if they've tried to work on that or if they're just getting the hops where that's what they need to do. But DeKalb County looking to attack here. Knocked away by Beeson. Beeson goes down. DeKalb County will keep control. DeKalb County's got a player open on this near side, but Officer will knock it away, and Officer will steal it away for the Lady Wildcats, and that is a great play by Clark Officer as DeKalb County was threatening there for the first time.
Yeah, Beeson went to the ground there, and she's kind of still looking down at her leg, but I think she's okay. Trying to rearrange shin guards and shoes.
She's hit
shoes
the ground
and everything else she's got going there.
Childers working to the near side. Taryn going to set it up for this right foot. She'll cross it over. Childers now makes the pass in the middle to Lindsay. Lindsay takes the shot but misses wide to the right as Beeson's hit the ground a couple of times for the Lady Wildcats in this game. He's a little shaken up out there for Livingston Academy, but you can't get around. I wouldn't think you could ever take her out, even if you tried, as DeKalb County going to get a sub onto the field for the Lady Tigers. Number 14 checking in. We don't have a 14 on the roster that they gave us. Yes, we do. It's Hannah Aldino checking back in. Lainey Bowers with the kick there for the Lady Wildcats. Rather, excuse me, that is Tobit. We've switched ends, and they both wear pink, so I had the wrong one there. This one head in the air. Copeland will make the pass with the left foot, trying to go to Childers. Childers with her back to the defender, back to Copeland as they try to set something up for Childers to be able to spin away from that defender. And that's the thing about Taryn. Get that defender on your back. It's just a little, it doesn't take much, but you give her just a little opening, and she can go either side to get around you.
She'll spin around you there. We were talking about Beeson on the ground. I saw assistant coach there, Brooke Sells, come out. She kind of works with the defense a lot in the back end, and Coach Marshall on the front end. Michael Sells with the keeper, but she was checking on her defenders back there. I could see her coming up to the line, center field, talking to Katie Beeson there, making sure she was good to go, making sure she didn't need to come out. So coach is checking on their players, and see the involvement from Brooke Sells there, checking on her back line.
Lindsay trying to keep that one in bounds for the Lady Wildcats, but can't do so. And it's going to be a throw in here for DeKalb County as they'll play it in on this near side. That's Rico stepping out to throw in, as she'll play it in for DeKalb County, but right to Story. Story with control, backs it back out, now trying to go to Officer. Officer and Godinez run together, and it's going to be DeKalb County coming out there with it as they knock it away. But then Childers will get to it for the Lady Wildcats. Now West, and a little hand fighting going on out there between Childers and Chloe Davis for DeKalb County. They're going to get Childers with a little too much contact there, and it's going to be a foul on the Lady Wildcats.
You always get caught on that retaliation, don't you? It's always the second person. I think that was a little back and forth. Ooh.
Livingston Academy had it on their offensive end for a moment, but now Story just pushed right there, and I think the crowd influenced that call as that push by DeKalb County's number 10, Catherine Knowles, on the push for the Lady Wildcats as Deanna Milligan takes off that knee brace that she wears on that right knee, and she'll throw it to the side here for Livingston Academy.
Center ref coming over and talking to the DeKalb County player, probably just giving her a little warning. Not to the extent of a yellow card, but hey, you need to back off on that or we're going to light you up with a yellow card.
Beeson plays this one ahead, trying to go to Hines. Hines will get control of it for Livingston, but then Rico is there to knock it away. Rico now works it middle of the field. She'll get through one defender, but Beeson is right there for Livingston. Story now making the pass back in the middle. Can Childers get to it? She can. Quick move to her right. Taryn just breaking ankles with that move. Childers now working her way to the top of the box. Childers around the defender. She'll set it up. She'll take the shot. She'll pass it to Lindsay, and Lindsay will put it in the back of the net as Mallory Lindsay, the hat trick for the Lady Wildcats, puts the biscuit in the basket for the third time tonight, and Livingston goes in front 7-0 with 34 minutes to play in the second half. We'll be back to Baxter right after this.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact local agent Phil Marshall for your personal price plan today.
Livingston Academy with possession is Mallory Lindsay having a big night for the Lady Wildcats. As Sage Howard back in there for Livingston now, as DeKalb County with control on the defensive end. Livingston sees DeKalb County play it out of bounds, as it'll be a throw in here for Ella Copeland right in front of the Livingston bench, as she'll play it in. Copeland goes inbounds to Lindsay. Lindsay makes the pass now to Hines. Lindsay goes to the ground hard on that one, but no call there, as that's Howard. That is Lindsay out there.
And she gave it back right there.
Yeah, she did. She thought they're going to get me, like you talked about, the retaliation, but the officials let play continue. Again, like I said, the whistles on Tuesday night, a lot different than tonight, and I think Livingston likes this style much better than they did the other night.
I think so. There's another whistle. Guess that was out of bounds. They just kept playing, so normally you won't hear that whistle, but if the players didn't realize that, they will call a whistle to kind of reset and get a throw in.
That one is DeKalb County tries to get toward the goal. It will roll well to the right of the goal. Laney Bowers go down there to the fence to recover it for Livingston Academy, but it'll be a goal kick here for the Lady Wildcats as Katie Beeson take this one for Livingston. Bowers, I think, just wanted to go get that one to be able to get to the ball a little bit here in the second half. Beeson plays this one long. DeKalb County will knock it down. That's a handball. I thought it was on the Lady Tigers. And stepping up to hit that one, Alexa Acosta there for DeKalb County. And it'll be a free kick here for Livingston as the Lady Wildcats play it ahead. DeKalb County will get it back, though. Bouncing middle of the field as West controlling it. Pass ahead now to Howard, breaking on the left side. Sage has a step on the defender. She'll lead herself with the pass. She'll take the shot. Bounces off the goalie over the goal line as Tobit able to get in the way to stop that one, but it's going to be another corner kick for the Lady Wildcats from the far side. Jasmine West to take it.
Really good to see Sage Howard backing off in that and not there's no need to attack that keeper and get one of them hurt. We've seen too much of that this year, and so she backed off a little bit.
West makes the pass to the far post. It bounces back out. Can Livingston get to it? It's going to be DeKalb saving it in bounds, but they didn't get there in time, so a throw in for Livingston as they'll be there to play it quickly. Will Copeland, they'll throw it in to West. Now her pass in the middle going to be knocked away by DeKalb County, but Livingston gets it back. The shot taken there by the Lady Wildcats Hines, but she'll miss wide to the right. Did it go off a DeKalb County player? It did not. It's going to be a goal kick for DeKalb County with 10 minutes gone in the second half, and Livingston leading by a score of 7-0 over DeKalb County. Caroline Tobit to take this goal kick. Lays it up the midfield on a hop. Beeson pops it straight up in the air, going back toward the DeKalb County goal. Hines will get control for Livingston. Hines trying to go back to Lindsay. This one going to go midfield where Story will come in, head that one away for the Lady Wildcats, but then Knowles going to play it for the Lady Tigers. And Beeson says, let's just make this long pass. Lindsay behind the defense. Lindsay working on the left side, works it in the middle. DeKalb County going to knock it away, and Mallory Lindsay trying to get that elusive fourth goal in the game. It doesn't have to happen often, but Lindsay had a chance right there for the Lady Wildcats. Inbounds goes to West. DeKalb County steals it back with Rico taking that one away. Rico brings it up the near side. West will come in to take it from her. Milligan back to Story. Story now to Hines on this near side. Hines going in the middle to West. Pops it up on the pass trying to go to Lindsay, but DeKalb County able to knock it away. And I'm just amazed with some of the things that Jasmine West has been able to do the last couple of nights as Howard gets around the defender. Then she's going to be tripped up, and a foul going to be called just outside the box on that foul on DeKalb County. But just like that pass right there, it looked like nothing could happen with it, but she just put it exactly where Mallory Lindsay needed to be able to do something with it. Penalty going to be on DeKalb County. You think, they can't do nothing with it here. You just watch Ella Copeland. She put in 2 from longer than this the other night, and this one has definitely got a chance for the junior to put this one in the back of the net for the Lady Wildcats, as the referee going to back them up to get the relief for Copeland as she looks for her first goal, or her second goal of the night. Copeland will work it to the far post and just bounces wide to the right, as Ella had to take a little bit off that one to try to catch the outside corner. But those goals on Tuesday night, that just shows that she's dangerous from any part of the field.
Yeah, and you had West and Hines creeping right there on that right-hand side. You could tell she, like I say, she took a little bit of smoke off that thing. I think she maybe tried to drop it in there. You had 2 players in a perfect position to give Hines and West a chance to finish it off. So it was a good opportunity, good setup on that one.
Officer knocks that one away. A lot of contact there. They'll play it ahead. This is going to roll hard enough for Bowers to be able to come out and get to it for the Lady Wildcats. And Laney doesn't fool around. She plays it right back out of there. DeKalb County gets it, though. They'll make the pass to the top of the box where Officer will knock it away. Now West moving to the middle of the field will pass it to Copeland. Copeland now to Lindsay. Lindsay's got players on each side. She'll go left side to Howard. Howard with the defender falling down. Sage will take the shot but misses high. Sage Howard would love to have that one back. An ankle breaker if you've ever seen one. That defender didn't know where she was going, and Howard could have took a couple more dribbles down the field to have gotten a little closer, but she winded up and powered that one over the top of the crossbar.
Yeah, trying not to go for the layup and just slam it in there 5 feet away, but to give some power on it. She has a lot of power. Just she got a lot of height on that ball, and I was trying to look at her to see if she was wearing an ankle brace. I think she is on her right ankle, and that was from her prior injury. So I'm sure that's a little bit of an adjustment for her, and from the physical therapy and the treatments that she's been taking due to her injury. And I think it was to a foot, ankle, toe, somewhere in that region. Another foul on DeKalb County.
Yeah, this one's going to go on Candace Rico for the Lady Tigers, as she'll be called for the push. Sienna Milligan going to take a long shot at it here for the Lady Wildcats. No, it's going to be Ella Copeland. Copeland makes the pass on the far side. Now they'll work it in the middle of the box. Hines has it go off a defender. DeKalb County will get control, but then Milligan going to take it away. Then Milligan's pass stolen away. Bounces around inside. West tries to get control, but DeKalb County will come out there with it with the Lady Tigers on the run. Long pass ahead, long run here for Katie Beeson to get to it for Livingston and curl that one away from the Livingston goal, but it bounces right back to DeKalb County, and now Story will take it upfield, but that's out of bounds, so a throw in here for DeKalb County. Have they attempted a shot yet? Do they have an official shot on goal yet for DeKalb County?
I think we had the one over here that I've only got one down, and it was in the second half.
I didn't remember one.
Well, you know what? We switched ends. They did not. Both our keepers are wearing pink, and they almost look identical from here. So that was actually a Livingston Academy shot. I thought that was Lainey Bowers coming out to our right. She was to our right in the first half, and, of course, we switched. And I look out, and I'm like, well, that's Lainey. I mean, they were in their same socks, same jerseys, same shorts. And so
that got me early in the half, too. I know what you mean.
So that was, right when you switch, they did not.
Katie Beeson knocked down again for the Lady Wildcats. That's Knowles back there. That took her to the ground. The official going to come over and talk to Knowles, and he's going to give her a red card, I believe. The red card on Carolyn Knowles for DeKalb County, so she is out of the game.
Was that red? I didn't see the color.
Well, when he pulled out of his pocket, I could see the red. It was yellow on the backside. Are they the same color on each side?
It is the same color on each side. It'd be yellow both sides and red both sides.
But I saw red on the other side when he pulled it out of his pocket. Well, I'm not sure. I think that it was a red card.
Unless he pulled them. Normally they're in a sleeve there, so sometimes when you pull them, you get them both, and then you have to separate one from the other. We'll find out in a minute. If she comes back in, we'll know it was a yellow.
I think it was red.
Might have been. I was looking down at the stat sheet, didn't see the card come out.
Beeson, long pass up to midfield to Howard, to West, right back to Howard. Howard in the middle to Lindsay. Lindsay working to the right side. She'll try to go ahead to Hines, and Lindsay's knocked down. They're in the middle of the field, and they're going to call a foul on DeKalb County again. And this one's going to go on the Lady Tigers, Zoe Bennett, who has checked in. And she's going to get a yellow card there.
I saw that one. That was yellow.
Yep, that was yellow. They were facing the other way on the other one. So a yellow card there, and Ella Copeland to take the free kick here. As Bennett will have to leave for DeKalb County.
It's number 14 coming in for DeKalb County.
Copeland takes the free kick, but DeKalb County able to knock it away. DeKalb County with control for the Lady Tigers. They'll make the pass over on the far side as DeKalb County with control, but Milligan just coming through there with power to take it away, then plays it off the foot of DeKalb County, and whistle stopping play, and they're going to call Milligan and Godinez over to the middle of the field.
Going to have a little heart-to-heart talk with these two girls. I did see it get physical down here. They were both pushing back and forth, and I know when you get down to this end of the game, surely DeKalb is getting frustrated. They're just getting beat into the ground, and tempers flare. I get that.
And I guess that's good to do that, but if you want to stop it, give them a yellow card.
Absolutely.
You stop it.
Yeah. Well, he will next time. So he's had that little heart-to-heart talk with them. So if it happens again, they will get a yellow card. One of them will.
Rebecca Ledbetter coming in for the first time for Livingston is number 15, Bragan Schote, checking in for the Lady Wildcats. As that one out of bounds off to DeKalb County. So Coach Heather Marshall seeing things getting a little bit physical. She's taking some of these players out right now with Lindsay controlling on this near side. Lindsay makes the pass ahead. Schote going to try to run it down on the sideline. They'll work over on this near side. DeKalb County will kick it out of bounds, so a throw in here for Bragan Schote. Schote to play it in. Goes to West. Back to Schote. In the middle, they tried to go on the little crossing shot over on the far side. It's going to be Pryor controlling it over on that far side. DeKalb County going to take it away as now a push going to be called on Kaylee Pryor there for the Lady Wildcats. I did have to tell her I was sorry for calling her flowers before the first on the first of the game on Tuesday night. He said, I kind of thought it was kind of funny. But it hadn't been flowers tonight. Now watch me get that in my head again and start doing it again. That kick goes out of bounds. Livingston to play it in over on the far side with Copeland to throw in for the Lady Wildcats. Ella waiting for someone to break free to where she can make a play. That goes off the foot of Lindsay. Pryor over on that far side. We'll have to go over the goal line. Who touched it last? Who did they say? It will go off of Livingston. So a goal kick here for DeKalb County. We're halfway through the second half with Livingston leading by a score of 7-0. It was 6-0 at halftime. They've added one goal here in the second half and extended the lead to 7.
A lot of ball movement this second half. Not as many shots on goal for Livingston Academy. Not compared to the first half where we saw 19 shots on goal in the first half. They were letting it rip.
Milligan with the steal there right in the middle of the field for Livingston. West with a pretty pass with the side of her foot, making that one. That's a couple of times I've seen Lady Wildcats make that pass with the outside of the foot, and that doesn't happen often. But I think it was Howard that made one. Now West makes one, and that's just a tough pass to make, isn't it?
Really is. You want to use that inside of your foot, and bring it back, to that control from you. But, use both sides of the feet. Use your heel, your toe, If you sit there and watch them and go back, especially if you could slow it down and watch them, you'd be amazed at some of the foot skills these girls have. Like a basketball player, it's amazing what they can do with their hands with that ball.
Beeson with the stop on that pass. Then she and Godinez run together. No whistle there. Godinez will keep control. Battling out top with Officer. They still control it. Now whistle going to stop playing. They're going to get the foul on Clark Officer. So the foul on the Lady Wildcats going to be a free kick here for DeKalb County as they'll take it.
Yeah, Clark, you could see her leaning in, trying to get her weight back against DeKalb County there. And once you lower that shoulder and lean in, you're going to get called. We could see that foul from here. Just trying to win the battle.
Chloe Davis taking this one, gives it a ride, and Bowers with the save. Oh, they tried to go top shelf with that one, but Laney, as high as she could reach, able to just snoke on that one with the fingertips and pull it down and get the save there for the Lady Wildcats. And the foul there going to be called on Bregan Schote for Livingston.
There's that shot on goal we were looking for from DeKalb County. They got it in there, and wow, I thought that was going in. Laney Bowers got up and barely got a hold of that.
Oh, they got a foul on DeKalb County.
Turn that around.
Foul on the Lady Tigers is Ella Copeland to take this free kick here for Livingston. I think Schote even thought it was. Oh, Copeland gave that a ride. There is West trying to run it down in the box. They'll play it back out, and it'll be DeKalb County coming out there with it. But that one a good 45 yards in the air from Ella Copeland on that one. That give Dylan Watson a run for his money on the football team for Livingston Academy. DeKalb County with control. This one boom downfield is Beeson going to run it down there for the Lady Wildcats. Beeson now to Copeland. Copeland off a defender and out of bounds, so a throw in here for Livingston. The Lady Wildcats will play it in on the far side with Copeland stepping out to throw in. To Pryor. Pryor trying to go back to Copeland, but it's knocked away by DeKalb County and out of bounds. Now, they say it went off Livingston, so a throw in here for DeKalb as they get another new player on the field as DeKalb County. Can't see the number of the long hair. That's Rico coming back in for the Lady Tigers. They'll throw it in. Taken away, though, by Pryor. Pryor up that far side for Livingston. Pryor trying to work around the defender. They knock it away. And now a foul going to be called on DeKalb County over on the far side. So Livingston with another penalty kick here on the offensive end.
7 fouls against DeKalb County this second half. And like you say, I'm sure they're frustrated. They're getting tired. That's going to usually generate more fouls, a little more aggressiveness. 7 fouls against DeKalb second half, 3 against Livingston Academy. What a shot.
Strong shot by Copeland, headed up in the air by DeKalb County. They'll bounce it in front of the goal, and just missing wide to the left is going to be Bregan Schote. Oh, Schote had a good look at it, and the sophomore almost able to put it in with the left foot, but just missed wide of the left post.
Well, she was right in front. I'm sure she wants that one back. She was wide open and dead centered on that goal.
So Tobit to play this one for DeKalb County. There's a pretty pass through there to get it started by Copeland on that long kick for the Lady Tigers. Tobit plays this one out, but plays it short. Milligan makes the pass over to Ledbetter. Knocked away by DeKalb County. Lady Tigers with control, but Milligan just takes it away. Milligan works it left side to Pryor. Pryor in the middle now to Lindsay. Lindsay going ahead, trying to hit Ledbetter. It's going to be Pryor breaking to it on the far side. Then DeKalb County is going to play it out of bounds and force a throw in here for Livingston, as Pryor will just drop it and let Ella Copeland come out and throw this one in for Livingston. Might be a little strategy there, a little time consumption there by the Lady Wildcats as Copeland to throw it in on the far side. Ella plays it short to Lindsay. Lindsay going back to Copeland. Copeland tried to drive that one, got on top of the ball and couldn't do so. As one of those kind of give it back to her and let her step in bounds and take a rip at it, but she just kind of caught the top of the ball and couldn't get the air under it that she needed from that distance. Now she'll try again with the left foot. Passes in the middle trying to go to Ledbetter, but gets through, and Tobit going to come out of there with it for DeKalb County. 15 minutes to play in the game. Livingston leading 7-0, barring some kind of miracle. Livingston's going to be at home in the region tournament on Tuesday night against the winner of Franklin County, or against the loser of Franklin County and Tullahoma. Beeson with control. Now to Milligan. Milligan has it knocked away and taken away by Godinez. Then Milligan knocks it away. Picking it up is going to be West. West spins back away from Godinez. Then Godinez is going to knock it away. Then Story coming through going to take it away, and a foul going to be called. Let's see who they've got. Foul call.
Looks like Jasmine West. That is Jasmine.
They're going to give West a yellow card on the play. So Livingston with a yellow card, is Jasmine West going to have to leave for the Lady Wildcats.
I think she got her with her elbow. I don't think it was intentional, but I think she turned around and that elbow came back. I'm not really sure what we're doing here.
DeKalb County's called, Coach LePeric has called his team to the sideline here with the 7-0 game at 13:55. Have they called the game?
I think so. I think they threw in the towel.
I think they have called the game here with 13:55 to play. Livingston's going to win it by a final score of 7-0. I've never seen them stop one like that.
I have not either. I was getting ready to say, hadn't seen that, and maybe DeKalb thought it was getting a little carried away and didn't want to see any of his players hurt on his final game for the season.
So Livingston wins 7-0 over DeKalb County to get their 10th win of the season. Now they're going to make the trophy presentation, it will be the trophy presentations coming up for the championship trophy of the championship team trophy and the runner-up team trophy. They've also got the district awards to be handed out. They gave us a copy of those before the night started, and just in case you can't hear it from the speakers, we'll tell you who was the recipient of the awards throughout the season, as Livingston coming over to be recognized by their fans. The most valuable player in District 7AA in 2023, Taryn Childers, the MVP for the Lady Wildcats. The offensive MVP, Mallory Lindsay from Livingston Academy. The midfielder of the year from DeKalb County, Kendall Davis. The midfielder of the year from Stone Memorial, Peyton McGinnis. Defensive MVP from Stone Memorial, Carly Page. And the goalkeeper of the year from Livingston Academy, Lainey Bowers. Freshman of the year from DeKalb County, Alexa Acosta. Let's give you those again. MVP from Livingston Academy, Taryn Childers. Offensive MVP from Livingston Academy, Mallory Lindsay. Midfielders, DeKalb County had Kendall Davis, and Stone Memorial had Peyton McGinnis. Defensive MVP from Stone Memorial, Carly Page. Goalkeeper of the year, Livingston Academy. Didn't give up a goal in the regular season for the Lady Wildcats goalie. Freshman of the year from DeKalb County, Alexa Acosta. Now named All-District First Team from Livingston Academy, Ella Copeland, Selah Howard, Katie Beeson, and Lauren Story. First Team from Cumberland County, Jesla Arube, Olivia Connor, Peyton Dunlap, and Molly Neal. From DeKalb County, Carolyn Tobit, Candace Rico, Catherine Knowles. From Watertown, Claire Manos, Shayla Allison, and Caitlin Rodriguez. From Stone Memorial, Ellie Strong and Shelby Bidowas. From White County, Caitlin Blakeman and Emily Ferris. And from Upperman, Angelina Mora and Cassie Leckenby. Second team from Livingston Academy, Tara Hines and Sienna Milligan. From Cumberland County, Ariel Baker and Abby Leon. From DeKalb County, Zoe Gwynn and Kinsley Savage. From Watertown, Olivia Russell and Riley Clement. From Stone Memorial, Emma Thompson and Laney Wiley. From White County, Kiera Most and Cadence Dishman. And from Upperman, Gwen Chaffin and Emma Gail Lawson. So Livingston with the MVP, the offensive MVP, and the goalkeeper of the year. 4 players on the first team, 2 on the second team for the Lady Wildcats. That's pretty good representation.
Really is. They took home a lot of hardware, and they worked really hard in this district, and as we've talked about all season, really just dominated it when you can go the entire season, without a goal scored against you. And that not only goes against, hats off to Lainey Bowers back there, but she has 3, 4, 5 girls in front of her playing the defensive end of the year. And she was definitely tested. We saw that during some of the bigger schools, against Cookeville, against Hoomfog, Knox West, some of those things where Lainey really stepped up against some hard firepower. Really made a lot of really good saves, but what a phenomenal season for the Lady Wildcats.
And those individual awards, that's all great. But the big thing, they're going to get this big trophy here tonight, 4th straight district tournament championship for the Lady Wildcats. They haven't lost a district tournament game since 2020. They haven't had to work their way through things to get there. So their last district tournament loss coming back in 2019, that's a pretty impressive stat, to be undefeated in district tournament play for 4 years. And this senior class is going to go out and can say that, and they can't ever take that away. That's got to be just a true point of pride for these senior Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, that's great, and it gives them confidence going into that region game coming up Tuesday. So after this district game, 18 straight district title, not straight, but 18 district titles for the Lady Wildcats of Livingston Academy. Started in 1998 and then up through tonight with 18. That's amazing.
It's a pretty good number. We were doing the junior high game back a little bit ago with Overton County playing against Prescott. Got to meet LaShawn Livingston. She's LaShawn Jones now, but she was on the first Livingston Academy soccer team that got the program started under Rick Sales. I thought that's pretty cool. Her daughter playing on the Prescott team, so she's just one of the ones that laid the foundation with a lot of other players there as well. Just happened to see her and was able to talk to her, and this foundation has been built throughout the years, and it's just gotten better as it's went on. Now we'll go to our PA announcer for the presentation of trophies.
Coach, is it voted then first and second? Oh yeah, okay. No. And this is second team. Coach, it's second team first. Okay. Because they didn't want to rank their
Did you guys would know, is it the same standard for championships? Right, I know that. We were debating that earlier as it was going on. I don't know if it's different or not.
Now to present our awards. Second team, for Livingston Academy, Tara Hines. Sienna Milligan. For Cumberland County, Ariel Baker. Abby Leon. For DeKalb County, Zoe Gwynn. Kinsley Savage. For Watertown, Olivia Russell. Riley Clement. For Stone Memorial, Emma Thompson. Laney Wiley. White County, Kiera Most. Cadence Dishman. For Upperman, Glenn Chaffin. Miguel Lawson. Now for first team. For Livingston, Ella Copeland. Sola Howard. Katie Beeson. William Story. For Cumberland County, Jessa Irby. Olivia Connor. Peyton Dunlap. Molly Moore. For DeKalb County, Caroline Tobit. Candace Rico. And Catherine Rose. For Watertown, Claire Manos. Shayla Allison. Caitlin Rodriguez. For Stone Memorial, Ellie Strong. Shelby Vittis. For White County, Caitlin Blakeman. Emily Ferris. For Upperman, Angelina Mora. Cassie Reckenby. Now for the voted awards. Freshman of the Year, Alexa Acosta. Goalkeeper of the Year, Lady Bowers. Defensive MVP, Carly Page. Midfielder MVP, Kendall Davis. And Peyton McGinnis. Offensive MVP, Mallory Lindsay. And the MVP of the district, Taryn Childers. And your runner-ups, DeKalb County Lady Tigers.
You did a great job.
Calm down, Maddie.
It's not on you.
Latanya. Not a middle. My mom took my picture. My mom got my picture.
Now for your Division 1, Class 2A, Region 4, District 7 runner-ups, DeKalb County.
Too many yellow cards are coming out. Probably drive it in.
And your district champions, Livingston Academy Lady WildCats. At this time, if you would like to make your way to the field and take a picture with your player, you may.
Trophy presentation wrapped up. Phil Marshall and the Lady Wildcats win it by a score of 7-0 as DeKalb County just calls it on their own after Livingston had gotten out to the 7-0 lead. Lady Wildcats get the win. They get a home game on Tuesday night in the region tournament. And if they win, the region championship will be on Thursday night at Livingston Academy. So set themselves up with a couple of big home games coming up next week. Livingston Academy with the win. They get their 10th win of the season. That's pretty impressive when you can win 10 games on a soccer season, and the Lady Wildcats do that with several games left, hopefully, for this team as they continue to try to get back to the state tournament for back-to-back years. They've never made it back-to-back seasons of the state tournament. They went in 2021 or was it 2020 and then 2022, now trying to get back in 2023. And these seniors trying to do something unprecedented, like we said, trying to go to the state tournament 3 times in their playing career. And that's just that would be an impressive feat if they could do so. We do know the Lady Wildcats will play at home on Tuesday night. That's going to wrap it up here as they continue to take pictures here out on the field. Congratulations to the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats, the 2023 district tournament winners, as they defeat DeKalb County by a final score of 7-0. Thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. For Tyler Maxwell and Phil Marshall, this is Craig Cantrell saying good night from Cornerstone Middle School.